Film Instax Mini Hello Kitty Instant Camera. I got this on Amazon for $80. We're going to do an unboxing session today. Instructions, but who needs that yet? So first off, it comes with these stickers. As you can see, they're all Hello Kitty related and camera related. Pretty cool. Inside of the box, looks like this. There is film, and these are special Hello Kitty frame films. Yeah. The camera itself is pretty big. It's wrapped, so it shouldn't be broken. Looks like this. So one last thing in the box, I'm pretty sure, is one last accessory. It's this shoulder strap. It's pretty convenient. It's pretty long too, I'd say. Feels good. It's like pink plaid. And also comes with batteries, which is helpful. They're AA. Yeah, they're AA batteries. So the camera itself. Okay, so now we're going to be putting the batteries in so we can use it. What you want to do is open the side panel. Do not open this one yet, the middle one, because this one is for the film. So you pull it and slide it off. And then you put the batteries in. So it goes like that. Just like that. And the good thing is it came with 2 batteries, and it says that the battery should last for about 100 photos. Okay. Close it back. As you can see, I bought extra film. This is the one it came with. It came with 10 sheets, so 10 photos. However, the ones I got from Amazon come with 20 each. The total for these came to around $60 for 100 photos. They are 10 sheets and 2 packs each, so yeah, 100. Anyways, this video, I kind of cheated. I already put them in. I already put the film in, so let's just see how I did it. So what you're going to want to do is open the back panel this time, not the battery one, the middle one. Just pull it open. And if you can see, this is the film right here, this black. So on the instructions, it actually warns you, don't press these 2 rectangles. That's where the film is, so it'll push it and it'll ruin your picture. So don't push them when you're pushing it in. When you put the film in the thing, just make sure that the yellow matches up with this yellow. And then what I would suggest is pushing it through in the middle very lightly. It'll go in pretty easily. After you do this, you're gonna wanna close it back up until make sure you hear a click. And then you're ready to take pictures. So how this camera works. I'm gonna put a diagram of what I'm about to say after I explain it, but what I'm going to do right now is, starting from the back of the camera, I'm going to explain all the parts names and their functions. So as we already went over, this is the film slot. As you know, you put the film in there. This is the battery slot, as we also went over. You put the batteries in there. This right here, this is the eye. It's called an eyepiece. So really, what it does is pretty self-explanatory. You look through it, and you'll be able to see what you're looking at. I don't think we can see from here. Oh wait, maybe you can. Yeah, it's blurry, but when you look with your eye, it won't be blurry. And then there's some instructions, which you can read on yourself. Then we're gonna flip it over. This is a light sensor. These two circles. So what you want to do, what you want to make sure is, when you're taking a photo, do not put your fingers over top of them, because it'll ruin the photo. The photo may just turn out as just a blank white photo. This is actually from the eyepiece. This is where it'll be aimed towards, as you can see. One last thing that I like to mention is the film ejection slot. So, as you guys know, this is an Instax Fujifilm. So it comes out instantly. As soon as you take the photo, you'll hear a noise, and just wait until the noise stops, and then just pull it out lightly. Don't pull it too hard, or it may mess up the quality of your photo. Also, if you are wearing the shoulder strap, I would make sure that nothing is blocking this slot, because it will also damage the photo. This button right here is very crucial. So the function of this button is, it's the shutter button. So when you press the button, it'll take the photo. This is the key to taking any photo. You just press the button, it'll work. Now after that, we have this. This is a self-portrait mirror. As you can see my finger through there. You can see a ceiling fan. Yeah, so if you want to take a self-portrait, which I'll get into later, you would just have to look into this mirror, and you can actually see yourself. It's pretty nice. There will be a circle through the eyepiece that you can see that you'll want to center the photo with. So whenever you're taking a photo of, just make sure that the circle is in the center so it turns out with the right proportions. Next, we have the power button. This is pretty important. So really, when you press the power button, you'll hear a noise, and it'll come on. This lens will pop up. And the interesting thing is, you don't press the power button to turn it off. You can either wait 5 minutes. If you don't use it in 5 minutes, it will shut off automatically. Other than that, you can just press it lightly and it'll turn off. So the next thing is the brightness adjustment dial. This is right here. So when you turn on the camera, one last thing, as I mentioned earlier, make sure that the setting is on the setting that you want, because you don't want it to be wrong. It'll just waste film. So I'm about to show you how the camera works. So as you can see, the camera woman has her finger on the button getting ready to place it. She has the shoulder strap on, and she's getting ready to look into the lens. So as I mentioned earlier, you're gonna wanna put the lens, make sure that the circle is in the middle on the lens. That was definitely in my eyes. As you wait, it'll show up. Just keep waiting. I'm gonna come back when it's fully up. one more important reminder is do not shake it and don't move it too much. Now, I made that mistake earlier. I started shaking it because I thought it would come up because it wasn't coming up. Now, as you can see, it's mostly there. It's kind of small, but it is called a mini. So there it is. There's the picture. You can even write on the border. I'll show you as I wrote on my first picture. You can write anything you want. There are special Hello Kitty borders, as you know, and there are also other special borders online that they have. I believe they also sell them at Target and Walmart. They are rainbow, they have star pattern, they have all different patterns, and it'll come up on the border. So instead of it being white. Now, since this is just a test photo, I didn't want to use my Hello Kitty ones just yet. And just a reminder, as you probably know, the film does expire, so I would check the date on the film just so you have a good idea. So I wanted to show you, as I mentioned earlier, that I did have a mistake of shaking it. And this is what the photo turned out like. It